In this video, I'm going to show you how to build your avatar, offer, headlines, ad copy, and improve your product description using AI. If you don't have a product description yet, and this could be a description for your service as well, so doesn't matter whether this is a physical product or whether this is a service or a high ticket product. Either way, you can use this strategy and it will create that copy from scratch if you'd like. If you already have one, you can use this to improve it. But the main reason we're using this is to map out our avatar and really to generate high converting headlines and ad copy. So here's where we're going to start. So if we move down to prompt one, and this link will be provided below as well. So you can always open this up in real time in your own window if you want to do this while I'm screen sharing here and walking you through this. So essentially what we're going to be doing is feeding in with ChatGPT and any AI out there. The way to get best results is to feed it as clean of data as possible. And to essentially you're pushing it in the right direction by giving it great inputs. So the better the input of the information that you're giving it ahead of time, the better the output when you ask something back from it. So that's essentially what we're going to be doing here. Is we're going to be using ChatGPT, almost teaching it to be a copywriter for us. So starting with prompt one, this is a brand summary. This is where we're sending this information to ChatGPT. So instructions, please update the prompt below with your brand or business, with product details. And again, we use product and service very fluid here. You can go back and forth. These strategies work for both. They work for lead gen, they work for ecom, doesn't make a difference. So if you see the word product, feel free to replace it with the word service and it will still work the same way. So again, so please update the prompt below with your brand, product detail, and your current sales that you'd like to promote in your ad copy. And that sale doesn't, I'll go into it down here, but that sale doesn't actually have to be a sale. It can literally be like whatever you want to promote to entice people to take action. Whether that's maybe it's if you do roofs or a service-based business, it's a free estimate. If you're a gym, it's a free workout. If you're a product, maybe it's 20% off or buy two, get one free, whatever it is. Okay, cool. So this is what we are sending back. So once the prompt is updated, paste the entire section below into ChatGPT. So if you don't have ChatGPT, make sure you get it. It is chatgpt.com in order to get to it. I use the $20 a month membership because the free version gets bogged down a lot of the times. Half of the time it doesn't work because they say that the server's overloaded. For the paid version of $20 a month, you never hit that issue at all or experience that issue. So for me, it's worth it. So going back to prompt one, so we're going to copy and paste. You don't have to have the parentheses here. That really doesn't make a difference. So this is a summary of my brand. We're going to copy this. We will not be sending it yet. We'll just be pasting it into a new conversation here. If you don't see this, you can hit this little pencil icon and hit new chat. But you should see this when you log in. So we're going to paste this in here. This is a summary of my brand. Brand name. So we're going to say this is for an ecom store. So we're going to say the ecom store is called Rev Bands. The main product. This product should be the product you'd like to promote in your ad. So I'm going to say Apple Watch Bands, the current offer. This is a limited time discount or limited time products work great as well. I'm going to say buy one, get one 50% off. The target customer, and this says the more specific you are, the better. For this, I've run ads for this product in the past. So just from my knowledge base, and if you already have a business or you're working with a business that already has some historical data, you can pull from that as well. So for this, I'm going to say 25 to 45 year old females that love fashion. Unique selling points. This should be different or something different than your competitor. So let's see, for this, you just say like made in the USA, if it is. You know what, actually with this product, we used to use a tagline of unique selling points. We would say who it was for, and that's the way that we would actually stand out, and it worked really well. So you'd say for, I think it was for fashion icons. It was something in fashion icons. For adventurers, if that's spelled correctly. Jeez. For adventurers, we could say wanderers. I don't remember the exact phrase, but it was something like that. And fashion icons. And so, because really there isn't anything unique about this product, is what it comes down to. So try to think of something unique. If you can't think of something unique for your product, then you can make it come across as unique by really leaning into who it's for. Say if you have, yeah, I mean, you could really, I had a smartwatch store for years, and we ran ads that literally said that this is for business owners. Smartwatches don't always have anything to do with it. We said we said it was for busy business owners. And then when we targeted elderly people, we would say that we would put reviews saying that this is the most technologically simplistic smartwatch out there type thing, because that spoke to what they needed. They needed something that was technologically simplistic because a lot of the other gadgets they're buying were just too complicated. So they're hesitant to purchase another one. So if you can't find a unique proposition about your product or service, you can speak to who the customer is, the way they view themselves, or their aspirational character, which is huge. I'm going to say that again. So a lot of times you can really set your product apart by speaking to a person's aspirational character. And that is who they want to become in the future. And so if this person wants to be more adventurous, or they want to be, I think a wanderer means a traveler, or they want to be a fashion icon. They want to be noticed for how fashionable they are, which for Apple Watch bands, a lot of times that's why people purchase them, especially if they're really fashionable ones, because they want to be noticed. They want to be complimented. So you could do something along the lines of this, saying that ours are specifically for fashion icons. Or you could say, it's an Apple Watch band your friends and family won't be able to stop talking about. It's still playing into that aspirational character of who this person wants to become. They want their fashion to be remembered. Okay, cool. So moving on. So unique selling points, we don't have one. So we put that it's for adventurers, wanderers, and fashion icons. We'll also put made in the USA, because a lot of other people selling these, they're not. Customers' main concern, what is keeping them up at night. And so we have to figure out what is keeping them up at night. So when it comes to an Apple Watch band, sometimes you have to really sit and think through it. They don't have an Apple Watch band to match every outfit of theirs. And I'll put another one. They are worried about keeping their wardrobe up to date. And if you need help with this, you can ask ChatGPT. You can literally write a message and say, what is a 25 to 40, what's the biggest worry for a 25 to 45-year-old female that loves fashion and is in the market for a new Apple Watch band? What is their main worry about their need for an Apple Watch band? And it'll give you some ideas as well. But we're going to put that our customer's main worry is they don't have an Apple Watch band to match every outfit of theirs, and they are worried about keeping their wardrobe up to date. I think those, because it's going to write the copy based around the customer's main concern. So, and then the desired action. For an example, click the link below to claim your 50% off. If it's a service, you could say book a call is going to be your call to action. Get a quote, schedule a free estimate. So it's whatever the desired action you want the person seeing this ad to take. Click the link below to claim your buy one 50% buy one get one 50% off offer. You can also say click the link below to shop rev bands, watch bands, and but a lot of times if you have an offer, reinforcing that offer in the desired action will work well. So now we're going to press enter. We've updated this specifically for this fictitious brand, rev bands. So your summary for rev bands has been noted. If you need any help crafting marketing material, ad copy, or anything else related to your brand, feel free to ask. Cool. And moving forward, I always use one chat. You can see if I expanded this over here, this open sidebar, it would open up all my chats. I name each one of them for each one of my clients. Because essentially when you're training one chat, it remembers everything in there. So you can always go back into that one chat. Like I would call this rev bands. And then if I go back into this one chat, I could literally say, write me a UGC video. You write me a video script for an ad, or write me 3 video scripts for an ad for this brand. And you don't have to refeed it this information. It stores this in there. So it keeps you really organized. If I expanded mine right now, it would have all my clients in there because of all the ad copy that I'm writing daily, really. So going back, moving down to prompt 2. So for the rest of these instructions, paste this prompt below and the following prompts into the same ChatGPT chat you just started with your brand summary above. You can leave the following prompts exactly as they are. So you really don't need to update any of the following prompts. That first one is the most amount of work that we have to do on our end. So going down to this next prompt, please this is what we're copying and pasting into that same channel or chat in ChatGPT. Please describe the avatar that is most likely to purchase my product. This would be the same thing, or service. It doesn't make a difference. And list their 5 biggest pain points that my product can solve. So we're pasting that in. Sometimes ChatGPT gets a little too specific. So it's saying, this is Sarah. She's 32. She's a marketing professional. Her lifestyle. Sarah lives in a vibrant city. I'm not going to go through all this. It gives you her whole life story. Her interests are fashion, social media, fitness, travel, networking. These may give you interest ideas as well for Facebook in the future. Her values are style, versatility, quality, and self-expression. Her shopping behavior. She frequently shops online and is influenced by social media trends. She likes to coordinate her accessories with her outfits and values products that offer both practicality and aesthetic appeal. Yes, you're learning a lot about her. I may as well read this too. So Sarah lives in a vibrant city and has an active social life. She is career-driven, but makes time for hobbies such as travel, fashion, and fitness. She's always on the lookout for the latest trends and enjoying mixing style and functionality. Sarah values quality and prefers products made in the USA. She is also a bit of an adventurer, often taking spontaneous weekend trips. Just learned tons about her. And this most likely would apply to a lot of that 25 to 45-year-old, maybe not people with kids, but especially like the 25 to 30, 25 to 35. Will probably be pretty spot on. Okay, so 5 biggest pain points. I'm not going to dig into all of these, but what we're doing is we are forcing ChatGPT to process this information so that we can tell it to include it in the ads a few prompts down. So these are the 5 biggest pain points that it thinks that our ideal avatar has. So lack of versatility, an outdated wardrobe, limited options for self-expression. Very interesting. Tries to go a little deeper there. Inconvenience of multiple purchases. Oh, interesting. So it's trying to say that that's smart, that we solved that by allowing Sarah or this avatar to purchase multiple smartwatch bands or Apple Watch bands from us all at once. Which also leans into our buy one, get one 50% off. And then her 5th pain point is concern about quality and origin. And then it goes into the pain point, and then it goes into the solution about, the pain point. I won't go through all these. I'll go through the first one. Sarah struggles to find Apple Watch bands that can easily transition from work to social settings or weekend adventures. The solution, Red offers a range of stylish options that can match any outfit or occasion, ensuring she always looks put together. Pretty amazing. So really, we're learning a lot about who our ideal avatar is. So now we're going to go back. We're going to go to prompt 3. So we're literally pasting this entire thing. Moving as we go down these other prompts, all you have to do is paste the entire thing. And so what this says is, using the information you learned about my ideal avatar above, write Facebook ad copy using Robert Cialdini's principle of liking. And you could research that if you'd like to, but this works really well. Please list the ways my product solves my avatar's pain points with emojis and bullet points. 3 variations, 1 short form, 1 medium form, and 1 long form, and matching headlines that are 60 characters or less to go with each. Okay, so I'm going to back up here. The reason why we're doing 3 variations of the ad copy, 1 short form, 1 medium form, and 1 long form, is because it allows you to hit people that connect with different length copy. Some people convert best at with a 1 sentence ad. Some people can convert best with medium length copy, and some convert best with long copy. So by utilizing all 3, it gives you the best chance at converting the most amount of people within that specific avatar pain point. And then the reason I said headlines that are 60 characters or less, typically over 60 characters, especially with Facebook, we'll see it start to not show the entire headline on the ads. And so Google is different. Google is anywhere from 30 to 90 depending on the headline. But we typically use ChatGPT more for Google. Google does a great job at actually giving you ideas while you're building out the ad. So a lot of times we are using the built-in ideas for Google. And if you wanted to use ChatGPT instead of the ideas that Google gives you while you're building out ads, which are actually really good because they're pulling from AI as well, and combining them with the keywords that they see converting. So that's why we typically use them. But if you want to use ChatGPT instead, you would simply say, rewrite these 5 headlines, but make them under 30 characters, and then rewrite them, but make them 90 characters. And as you're building out your ads in Google, it shows you 30 character limit, 90 character limit. So you know the character limit to tell ChatGPT. But specifically, we're using ChatGPT for Facebook ads primarily. Either way, this is a great practice because you're going to learn the type of copy. Even if you don't use this copy, I use it all the time. But even if you don't want to use this copy and you're set on writing your own copy, this is going to give you tremendous ideas. It's going to give you great ideas that you wouldn't have thought of. So either way, I would go through this practice. And if you get a lot of clients, you're not going to be able to sit there for hours at a time on ideas. You're going to have to move quickly and push out new headlines and new body copy, and then be very precise and not have typos or anything like that. And ChatGPT works great to really move quickly. So anyways, okay, moving on to, the rest of this prompt says, please create. So it's going to create 3 headlines and 3 body copy and add in all those pain points. I think there were 5 pain points. And then we're also writing, please create the listed headlines and ad copy above for each level of buyer awareness below. So non-problem aware. And the next one, problem aware. These are all people in different awareness levels. So it's going to write 3 ads for each of these. 3 body copy, 3 headlines for people that are non-problem aware, then people that are problem aware, then people that are solution aware, then product aware, and then purchase ready. So it will be a total of, so if they say 3 ads for each, so 15 ads total. Yep. Okay. So we're going to copy and paste this into ChatGPT now and just press send or enter. It should have written headlines for each. Oh, it did. Okay. Sometimes ChatGPT will format it slightly different. Yep. Okay. So here's what it did. So basically it gives you a headline. So style and function perfectly combined. It's for non-problem aware people. So really you could create an ad that has these three, you can create 3 different ads, or you can create one that has all of this. We'll get into that later. But the idea is you essentially are targeting one specific awareness level, a person that's non-problem aware. This is the headline that you would use in the ad. Style and function perfectly combined. And then this is the ad copy. Hey, fashionista, want to elevate your style game? Our Rev Bands are the perfect accessory to match your adventurous lifestyle. Get yours now with our limited time offer. And then it goes into the medium format with the headline, and then to the long format. Headline, body copy. And then we go into our next avatar, that is problem aware. And then into our next avatar, which is solution aware. And then product aware. And then purchase aware. So now we're going to move. So now we have 15 different ads. So we have 15 different headlines and 15 different body copy for 5 different awareness levels. So we're going to move back over into our prompts. And moving forward here, these are really just bonuses here. So we don't always use AI created images, but when we do use them, they usually work really well for us. It all depends on the product. If you don't need a specific product image of your product, then it works great. If it's more of a visual of this is what your life will look like with this product or with our service, like if it's fixing, roofs or something along those lines, ChatGPT will do great with those type of images. Or if it's something for a wedding, it'll do a great job at creating an image for that type of product. But if you specifically need product images, then it may not be the best solution for you. But either way, I'm going to show you how this works. We're just going to copy and paste this. So create 3 images I can use for my ad to match the ad copy above and look as realistic as possible, and do not include any text on the images. 1 product image, 1 lifestyle image, 1 before and after image. I don't know how it's going to do with this type of product because it has no idea what our Apple Watch bands look like. Typically, we'll create our ads in Canva and we'll use actual product images. But this may give you ideas of ways to manipulate the image in Canva or in another program in order to make cool looking ads. So we'll have a surprise here in just a minute. So a little cartoon and animated looking for what we're looking to do. This obviously isn't the exact smartwatch that we're looking for, but it gives you ideas of the type of images that we would want to create. So typically we'll do a product image, then we'll do a lifestyle image, someone using the product or wearing the product, and we'll usually do a before and after. So if you can get an old, like an old gross looking Apple Watch band and then our Apple Watch band and put them side by side, and you can say like before Rev bands, after Rev bands, and basically like we're saying you're elevating your watch game, elevating your Apple Watch game. Those work really well. And you can do the same thing. If it's, not to go back to roofing every time, but if it's any type of service-based business, your roof before us, your roof after us, those visuals are extremely helpful. Okay, so going down to prompt 5 now. So this is for creating a UGC video script with 3 variations. Write me a 30 to 60 second testimonial video script for this product/service that is most likely to convert a cold prospect into a new customer. This will be used in a UGC video ad on Facebook. Create 3 different hooks to start the script. Don't describe the scene, just provide the script. Okay, so we're going to copy and paste this. So UGC videos, if you don't know what that is, user-generated content. It's essentially somebody filming themselves on their phone, talking about a product or talking about a service. Work great, especially when it comes to social media ads. So testimonial video script. So this is hook 1. This is essentially what would be the very opening line. We'll use the same kind of main chunk. We call it the body of videos, but we'll write a different opening line because it has such a big impact on getting people's attention. So we'll do we'll do hook 1 and then go into the body copy. And then hook 2 will be another variation going into that same body copy. Hook 3 going into that same body copy. So sometimes we'll do 3 to 5 variations of the same exact ad. The only thing that's different is that opening line. Okay, so hook 1. Have you ever struggled to find the perfect accessory to complete your look? I used to have hook 2. I used to have a hard time finding an Apple Watch band that matched my style until I found Rev bands. Hook 3. Do you love fashion but hate how your watch band never quite fits your outfit? So those are the 3 hooks, and then we go right into this main script. And this is someone that would be saying this on camera. This can be you, or this can be somebody else. So that all changed when I discovered Rev bands. These bands are not just stylish; they're incredibly versatile. Whether I'm at work, heading out for a night on the town, or going on a weekend adventure, there's a Rev band that matches perfectly with my outfit. Plus, they're made in the USA, which is really important to me because I value quality. What's even better, I took advantage of their buy one, get one 50% off deal so I can mix and match without breaking the bank. Now I never have to worry about finding the right band to match my look. If you're like me and love fashion, you need to check out Rev bands. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. So there you go. Now you can send this to someone on, like if you're in the ecom space, well, either way, Billo.com or something similar to where you can literally send a script like this for your service or business, pay someone $50 or $60. They will film it, edit it, everything. These ads work really well. Whether it's product, service, high ticket offer, it does make a difference. And you can do it as a testimonial, or you can do it of you just being the owner of the business talking about it. And you can literally tell ChatGPT, rewrite this script, but from the perspective of the owner. So rewrite this script. And it doesn't have to be worded exactly like this, but it gives you the idea of really how much you can pull out of ChatGPT now that you've already given it such clean data about your business. Rewrite this script, but make it from the owner of the business. I'm going to rewrite this video script just so it remembers. Hi, I'm Dominic, the founder of Rev Bands. Let me tell you why I created these bands. It does 2 different hooks. At Rev Bands, we believe that your Apple Watch band should be more than just functional. It should be an extension of your personal style. I designed these bands to be versatile. If I could read, I designed these bands to be versatile. So whether you're heading to the office, out with friends, or embarking on an adventure, there's a Rev band that's perfect for the occasion. Quality is something I care deeply about, which is why every Rev band is made right here in the USA. We wanted to create something that not only looks great, but also lasts. And because I know how important it is to have options, we're offering a special deal, buy one, get one 50% off. That way you can easily mix and match your suit and to suit your wardrobe without spending a fortune. If you're looking for a watch band that truly reflects who you are, I invite you to try Rev bands. I'm confident you'll love them as much as I do. Really cool. So, and there's of course the 2 other hooks we didn't go through. So these are all video scripts. Another thing you can use these for is actually as your ad copy. So a lot of times we do this a lot of times for more expensive products. You'll see even with some of our agency ads, we'll literally put like a letter from me to whoever the business owner is. And then we'll literally put like, talk soon, or something along those lines, or just Dominic Camany down at the bottom. And a lot of times it can move people in a different way than just, here's all the reasons you should hire us, here's all the benefits. But putting it more in story form, you could do the same thing here to say, now put this more in story form. I won't do it, but you get the idea. And it'll literally give you a full-on story about why I created this business and why it's so special. It goes to a deeper place emotionally. And that can work great for the video script or, again, for copy. Okay, so going back to the next prompt here. So now we created our UGC video script. So now you can send that video script out. You can film it yourself. We're mapping out everything that we need to just plug this into the ad platforms, no matter which ad platform it is, to give us really high performing ads. So prompt 6, product description. Please write a brief product description for the product above that has the highest likelihood of converting cold website visitors. Include the pain points our avatar has and how this product solves them. So the tricky part is I didn't say a specific product. Like I didn't say one of the specific Rev bands named, cheetah print or whatever it is. But you can first of all say, make this for this specific product and it will write it. Or you can use the same product description. If you have tons of products, you can use the same product description for each of them, talking about the style and versatility. You can start with that, and then you can A/B test. Does it work better really talking about the design and why you designed it a certain way? Or is it enough to just have the general same product description and the image just shows you a different color of the band? So we're going to copy and paste this in. Now, again, this is copy that would work well on the website. So you put this as your product description, whether it's a product or whether it's a service. Either way, this would be a great place to add that description. So it says here, struggling to find the perfect Apple Watch band that complements your style and keeps up with your busy lifestyle? Look no further than Rev Bands. Designed for fashion-forward women who refuse to settle for ordinary, our bands offer the versatility and quality you've been searching for. Whether you're heading to the office, out for a night with friends, or exploring new destinations, Rev Bands seamlessly blend with every outfit, giving you the confidence to look your best. Crafted in the USA from premium materials, Rev Bands are built to last and designed to express your unique style. Plus, with our special buy one, get one 50% off offer, you can easily mix and match to keep your wardrobe up to date without breaking the bank. Don't let outdated accessories hold you back. Upgrade your look with Rev Bands today and experience the perfect combination of style, quality, and functionality. If I had a store that had like 200 variations of Apple Watch bands, I would really just put that same description in all of them and then just have the product title be different of each of them to start at least. And then if it wasn't converting well enough, then I would A/B test. I would try doing a more detailed description specifically about that color. So that is everything when it comes to building your avatar, offer, headlines, ad copy, and improving your product description using AI. And the bonuses we threw in is creating AI images. And again, remember, that won't work. That was just a bonus. That won't work for every brand or business. But for a lot of you, it will work really well. Or a lot of clients, if you decide to start your own agency, it will work really well for probably half your clients. The other ones that will just give you ideas of the type of images to create. And then we also did the UGC videos as well. So when you finish this, if you do not already have a Facebook business portfolio, which used to be a business manager is what they used to call them. Now they're calling them a Facebook business portfolio or ad account. Then you want to click this link below right here. And again, this whole document, there's a URL down below. You can open this document if you don't already have it open, and then we'll have a link. And the reason that I'm putting this here instead of putting it in a video is because this process changes all the time. I would say every 3 or 4 months, they're changing their process. Sometimes it'll go 6 months, but usually it's every few months. They're changing the exact process of how to create a business portfolio and ad account. So what you need right now, if you don't already have it, is create a business portfolio. And then within your business portfolio on Facebook, when you hit this link, it will take you to the page to log into your Facebook and create a business portfolio. And then inside of that portfolio, you can create a you can create an ad account. So that's what you need. And a business portfolio is like a hub that you can have unlimited ad accounts within a business portfolio. I have some that'll have 10, 20 ad accounts in one business portfolio. And then you could add your business page, like your business Facebook page, your Instagram page that you want. These are the pages that you want to run ads from. And then we'll get into creating your pixel and stuff like that. Right now you want to create a business portfolio and ad account using this link below. And then you will be ready to go for the next video. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope you learned a lot. And I will see you in the next video.